I'll take you for a ride on the devil's ship. I'll take you for a ride where you sink or swim. Now come with me and let this story begin.
Sara Quinn, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thank you. I'm happy to be back.
You have been kicking so much ass.
I've been trying.
The other week at the bordel, you tore the place apart. It was very fun to watch.
That was, I think, my best set in at least 3 years. Like pre-pandemic, pre-moving to LA, like all that. I needed that.
Yeah, you were feeling it.
I felt it because I hadn't been feeling it. And I'm like, should I quit? Should I kill myself? Like, what's the next step here? I don't know. So it was magic.
Yeah, it was you. It was the you that I know. It was the.
But it was
Sarah
also, I mean, you're hosting the show. It's your show. They're your fans. Like, you can't, it's not just me. There was also how many people.
Everyone killed it.
Everyone
killed it, but you were just a notch above.
It felt good. I was losing my voice at the time.
Yeah.
It's like I felt like a different person, and I don't know. That was great. It was magic. I'm scared though I'm scared to come back or do anything. I'm like, nothing's gonna feel this good.
No, it's the best room in the city. It's gonna feel good again.
It's like there's no drug, there's sex, falling in love. Like there's nothing that feels like killing. I wish that for everybody in the world. Like get on stage and kill.
Remember Hitler?
He
killed on stage. He killed on and off stage is the problem.
Yeah.
He
killed the Jews because they were killing it more on stage. They were funnier than
Were they still funny before World War II?
I feel like Jews were always funny, right?
I don't know.
Jews have gone through so much. Like it's just every Jewish holiday is just about suffering, and they've always been funny. Yeah, I think. I mean,
it's either nagging or suffering. It's one of the two.
Kvetching. Yeah.
It's kvetching. Is that the?
It's Yiddish for complaining. I'm like quasi Jewish. I'm Jewish if the right person is watching this, and my grandmother is Jewish, and Larry David is my soulmate.
Oh, me too. Me too. I'm a big Larry David guy. So can you do something about this weather?
No, do the Jews control the weather too? Not just the media; it's the weather now.
That one was sneaky. I didn't.
Oh, I feel like I'm so self-conscious. Like I'm so worried. My nose is just running.
You got Kleenex.
I got clean, but you go outside, and with COVID, you can't look sick. I feel like a 14-year-old boy with like an erection in school where
you don't want him to see it.
It's biology. That's all it is. I can't control. Like I'm not sick. I'm not. You can't.
This is not a weapon. Yeah, you don't want to seem sick. You don't want to cough. You hold it in. But I don't do the public transit thing anymore. So I only worry in green rooms. I don't want to be sick.
Okay. It's not even that I feel sick. It's just you go outside, your nose runs.
Yeah, especially the way it's freezing and then it gets warm in here.
And then you go inside and yeah.
It happens to me every time I come in, and I drive in. So imagine I only have the cold downstairs in the garage. Which, by the way, Poseidon, oddly full all the time lately. It gets me angry.
There are definitely people abusing it.
Yeah, people are abusing the parking lot. Like, fucking one car is normal, but if you
there's a dude that has a fucking
he's running a company.
Detailing.
He's detailing cars in our garage.
Yeah,
that cannot stand.
That's insane. He doesn't even have the big rectangular thing that you got to put cars in.
No, it's annoying. It's taking space.
These feel like problems I wish I had. I took the bus here.
I'm annoyed that someone's running a business in the garage. I'm an old man now, just yelling. What are you doing? I don't even know how legal that is, but I don't care. Let him make his money. As long as I could find a spot, I won't say a goddamn thing. But if I can't find a spot, bro, I'm blowing up his spot. I'm like,
the day Pantelis can't find a spot, this guy loses everything.
That business is going down. So what else is you have become officially a member of the panel of the comfort zone.
Yes.
That's exciting.
That was very exciting. I called my mom. She's in surgery right now. Shout out, Mom. I called her last night because she watches it. You've got two new fans now every week. My parents will be watching.
They enjoy Comfort Zone. Such a ridiculous show.
Yeah, she's like, send me a link to it. I'm gonna watch you. And then I called her, and she's like, I was just watching it. She's like falling asleep to it. That's not an insult.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she likes it. Yeah,
another great episode.
Yeah. It was fun.
They're getting better and better. People are getting more comfortable. Some people don't understand how to use it properly as a showcase, but the ones that do are excelling.
Yeah, friends of mine who are comics, and if you're watching this, please come out. Yeah. You can get on. You can do a set. You can eat some hot sauce. You can get shocked. And you can do a roast.
I've had from there. I've put on at the Bordel, George, Peter, Michelle, Hadi. I know I'm forgetting a couple. Vivith, all from comfort zone spots. I use it as like my it's like the minor leagues.
Yeah.
See who I'm gonna call up. So it's fucking. Especially sometimes they think, oh, I didn't do well, but I understand if the jokes are good. It's just that the circumstance of me zapping you fucks it up.
Yeah.
I could tell if someone's funny. So they earn their spots at the Bordel. I like having a farm system
Yeah, I like it too.
because there used to be no system. It was random.
Yeah, it was. I don't even know what it was.
Well, there wasn't that many rooms too. There was 2 rooms.
Yeah.
And both were kind of like they just gotta like you. So they both had a lot of shit comics that would go sometimes because they were liked within that group. Whereas now it's just quality. Even people I hate, if they're good, they get to go on.
Yeah, just don't be a dick in the green room.
Yeah,
I think
no, that I will not allow.
That's the big thing.
Yeah, that's the you know the rules.
I know the rules. Yeah.
Some people don't. That's why Poseidon's banned from the Bordel. He's not allowed to be there if he's not recording a podcast.
I think I've been banned like 8 times already.
Yeah.
I have. I was there 2 weeks in a row, and I don't think I saw you. Did I?
One time I didn't even
That's
have
because the rules are working.
No, don't you have something on to? I feel like we were talking about this. Where
No, he's a busy man.
he's gotta get back into the open mic scene, do some spots,
Yes.
but he's busy. Yeah.
He's busy here. He's folding shirts. He's running podcasts. He's yesterday I think he had like 5 recordings. So
I did.
How many did you have yesterday?
I
had-
did. I had 3 or 4. And then the day before I had
Oh no, you
like-
had 4 yesterday.
Yeah, I had 4, and then the day before I had like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm madly busy.
How do you
But-
not know? Like, who am I hiring?
Because
Like, this is
because
crazy.
hold on, because I take it day by day. I no longer.
But you forgot about the last day.
No. Meaning like whatever happens in the past, I forget about it. That's done.
That's not good, bro. You're a human being. You gotta remember. You gotta learn from your mistakes.
It's like a dog.
Yeah.
You leave the room, you don't know what room you were just in.
His girlfriend's like, why do you keep fucking these other women? He's like, I forget. Every day's a new day. Every day's a new day. I don't know how this relationship thing works.
She had beef jerky in her pocket.
Yeah.
Because I get so preoccupied with looking at the next day, like I realize like I don't even say like tomorrow I'm gonna do this. I have my schedule set out, and then I go, okay, Wednesday I'm doing this. Okay, Thursday. I always look like 3 days in advance. So because I'm always looking at like what's coming next and organizing my stuff.
You're Bill Gates.
No,
Bill Gates came out. Bill Gates was defending his use of private jets because he goes, I gotta warn people about climate change. I gotta let them know what kind of damage these private jets are doing. That's the worst excuse I've ever heard in my life. Of course I set your house on fire. You gotta know. You need smoke detectors. How else would you know? It's so stupid.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's I'm beginning to not lose faith, but I see everything in such a different light now. Like I used to get more passionate and be like, "What?" Now I'm just like, "It is what it is." People accept it.
You just have to laugh.
Yeah.
Like, what else can you do?
Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I would go so fucking crazy if I was like one of the people that gives him money, and I'd hear him say that. I'd be like, "You're never getting another penny from me."
Wasn't he going to shoot dust into the sun or something?
He said that too. Yeah. How is that gonna help?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is funding? I mean, I guess he's funding himself at this point. He has so much money from Microsoft.
Yeah.
But who would fund these cockamamie schemes? Let's block out the sun, like
Let's
Mr.
block it.
Burns. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, this was like a story maybe early in COVID or something. It was going to spray dust into the atmosphere.
To block the sun. What could go wrong? Many things. That's unnatural. We should not be doing that.
Oh, this is interesting. I've never seen this before in an article. It says this article is more than 2 years old.
You've never read an article from...
No, but it's the first time they add this little red clock.
Interesting.
Wait, it's from Forbes.
Oh.
It's not every article on the planet that's going to write that, Poseidon.
Microsoft's billionaire.
No, we don't want you to read it. We were already talking about it.
Because you guys took a long pause. I'm sorry.
No, we took a long pause because it felt like you were going to say something because you did...
I'm functioning on 4 hours sleep. Not even like a crazy wild night. I mean, we did the panel,
Yeah,
right,
which
at
was
third
good.
floor. And I went home. I just couldn't sleep. And then I woke
Were you
up early.
couldn't sleep good, excited, or nervous?
Both. I mean, it's like, so my mom's in surgery, but then comedy, like, it's like, I feel like myself again, which is
Good.
which is nice. But then I realized, oh, my old self wasn't that great either. Like, you know what? I wanted my old life back, and now I feel like it's coming back. And I was like, oh,
You're actually building your new life.
new life. But the comedy, excited about comedy, stressed about my mom, and then the later it gets, you're like, I'm only going to get this much sleep. And then I woke up early. I woke up 2 hours before my alarm anyway. And then
I did the same thing today. And then I regret it. I was like, I just fucked up my whole day.
And then I'm like in bed, just like thinking about, now I got to do I want to do a podcast, but I'm going to be too tired. And then I got to do that. And then it
spirals out
and then
of
I'm
control.
like, remember that thing a person said to me a month and a half ago that didn't actually upset me at the time? I'm really mad about that. Like I'm
fucking
spiraling.
lunatics.
Yeah.
We talked about it on Comfort Zone a few weeks ago, but we were talking about moving here, the apartment.
Oh, the apartment.
That fucking Poseidon, did you hear this hell story?
Hell yeah, it's fucking insane.
It's insane.
This is, I mean, here's the fucked up thing. It's lucky and insane at the same time. It's lucky because it's hard to find an apartment at a good spot in Montreal that's decent.
Yeah.
So you found that. But the son of a bitch that was there before you that left was a hoarder.
Yeah.
And just left everything there. And then you basically walked in to a dump.
Yeah. So the context is, so my friend who's not a hoarder got an amazing deal. He knew this guy and he's like, I'm leaving. It's a lease transfer? He's like, sure. But he was barely living. And he's like a 26-year-old guy. So I feel like 26-year-old men maybe don't have the highest standards for cleanliness.
But this is excessive.
But this was excessive because I don't either. Like I'm a mess sometimes.
Don't try to forgive.
But this was, so my buddy, he got this place, but he was mostly living with his girlfriend. Like he wasn't there that much. I didn't know this. But he's like, hey, I'm going away. Do you want to sublet a place? And I'm like, yes, I would love to be in Montreal. Like I'm not
what
mad
could go wrong?
I'm not mad at him. We've talked it. It's all good. Like we're good. But I'm like, yeah, what could go wrong? I get there. I got pictures on my phone, but the pictures, because you can't smell the pictures.
Oh,
There's shit. There's like, I had to put rubber gloves on and get into the toilet because there was like shit caked on to like the underside of the rim from probably a decade ago. There's shit I noticed on the outside of the toilet. There's like just gunk in the.
Who doesn't know how to shit?
Something had leaked in the fridge probably years ago. It was just covered in this liquid and filth, and everything smelled. There were in the cupboards. There were bugs everywhere, and there were maggots, and then there was like this leak in the cupboard.
It's like a murder home.
Yeah, the closet was. I'm like 5'6", and the closet was just under my height, filled with just garbage and this. Okay, he had a ton of condoms in the closet.
Used?
I think there were more like wrappers.
Okay. So he would throw the wrappers?
There was used floss though in the like.
What do you mean, like the long?
Like the long, just pieces of
thrown
floss
into the closet.
just in the closet amongst clothes, shoes, like just anything. But I'm like, who was fucking this guy? Like this. Because sometimes like the trolls that reject me, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then I'm like, oh, men that live like this get laid a lot.
There's no way that guy was
getting condoms. He had. I found papers of sexual harassment stuff. I'm not going to get into this, but like,
I believe he was.
I'm like, this guy's getting laid.
But he was accused of sexual harassment, and I believe it.
Or I don't know, like sexual misconduct. I'm not. It's not my business. Yeah. But I found I didn't read it. I just put it all in the spare room. There's a room full of stuff that isn't mine. But I'm just like,
set it on fire.
Somebody, I don't even want to masturbate here. And
yeah, it's so weird.
Nobody should be getting laid in this apartment. And this man had women come back to this. I don't understand.
I'm beyond myself.
I was scrubbing the walls because there was just everything smelled. I think it's okay now. I still need a vacuum. My parents.
Oh shit!
My parents
we have a vacuum available around here.
Oh, you might have just changed my life.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking bring you a vacuum. Yeah.
My parents mailed me like a dust buster because they were gonna visit. So that's another thing where I love the loungewear last night on the what? How do I not even know the name? Comfort Zone. I haven't slept. I know the name. Comfort Zone. I'm like in a lounge suit, track suit.
Looking comfy.
I'm comfy because I just packed pajamas. Because I was only going to be here for a couple weeks. I was staying at a friend's place taking care of her cat. Then I was moving to the place I'm subletting. My parents were going to come and bring me stuff. So I just like packed for comfort and just 2 weeks of hanging with a cat.
And then you moved in.
And then my mom had to have surgery. So they never came, and that's fine. And then I moved it, and now I don't have kitchens, and there isn't it's just it's been. I didn't do comedy. I think a lot of people didn't know I was here. I was here for like a month before anyone saw me. Because I was just like cleaning. Yeah.
Imagine if you get a knock at the door one night and it's a woman. She's like, I'm here for the sex. And you're like, this does not happen here anymore.
No sex here.
Why did you even come here for this in the first place?
We need to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
Because we need some. I don't know if COVID did a number on us, but I feel like this was pre-COVID. Like,
you could have fucked a homeless guy in an alley. It would have been a step up.
We need standards. I don't know what's happening.
That is so nuts.
It's nuts. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot. But I learned that I'm good at cleaning. Like, I always thought I was like gonna die alone. I'm like, educate yourself, be a strong, independent woman. You don't need a man.
You're a housewife.
And I'm like, damn, I would be such a good housewife. I can clean. I'm good with kids. Like, what? I did it all wrong. I need to go back in time, drop out of school, and just get myself knocked up. And
you're
clean
young.
A house.
It'll happen.
We'll pretend I'm. If anybody's watching, I'm as young as I look.
Don't say that.
Well, I feel like I look younger than I am, or I actually look old I'm still in my 20s. Hire me for the things. I don't know.
No, don't say that, because then they're gonna assume whatever they assume. Because everyone looks different. Remember we were talking about Costanza? How that was 30-year-olds?
Oh yeah, 30-year-old. Yeah,
they look 50.
Costanza, yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah,
but young. Like some Gen Zers. Is that a word? Gen Z. Yeah, they dress old. I was at Biff Tech a few weeks ago. And I'm like, are these 22-year-olds or 52-year-olds? They wear like
jeans all the way to their belly button and like the shirt inside, and the jeans are high up above their belly.
Yeah, glasses and like, but not like old. Like, I don't know. Like,
is that the
glasses my
style
dad
society?
wore in the 90s.
Is the style like? Is it like a thing that people are doing? Like that's what the cool kids are doing, or is it like a subculture?
Well, I think it's a subculture of people that recycle clothes, or they find old clothes and stuff, and they wear.
Should come over, pick up all the stuff you have from that guy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Anybody needs men's extra large clothes? I've got 7 garbage bags full. There might be some used floss in there.
Well, Simon, that's a whole new wardrobe. You doing this?
Expired condoms, but
I would rather get shot.
I would rather get shot.
I was taking advantage of like the COVID, so had like the old masks, put a mask on, gloves on, like it
crazy.
Was. Yeah, I still feel like sometimes I can smell the apartment on me.
Yeah, that's PTSD.
But it's also the chair, the desk chair. It's like I've Lysoled it, I've Febrezed it.
No, you have to throw that out
with vinegar.
You have to throw that out. That was furiously masturbated upon.
Yeah, that guy didn't shower and sat in that chair probably all of COVID, and I was at a friend's house and I'm like, oh my God, I smell the apartment. And then I realized it's my pants I sat on the chair before I left. So now I have like indoor pants. I have like pants that I wear in the chair. Then I have like the pajamas I wear in bed.
You gotta get rid of that fucking chair. That chair is the devil.
I know.
You need to call an exorcist. It's the only way.
Normally I wouldn't believe in that stuff, but at this point let's get the crystals.
Yeah.
Like what? I gotta call my LA friends and be like, what zodiac sign do I need to get rid of that? I don't know.
You
like
need to invite a lesbian Alex Rocks
kooky bullshit
over so she can do the crystal shit.
Yeah. Let's get, I don't know. Yeah, sage. You light sage. That's a thing. I don't.
You guys
I
do
lived
all
in
of the
LA
above.
for like 9 months, and
at this point, I would consider voodoo.
Voodoo.
Anything that could help.
Yeah, just burn it all down.
Is it what is it, duplex?
It's well, it's like the triplex, but like
there's like a commercial building on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then on top is
and then there's
two
apartments. I'm on the top.
Yeah, I know the style.
Yeah,
that whole neighborhood. That's the style over there. Yeah,
that's a lot of neighborhoods too, and
it's a Montreal thing.
It's a Montreal thing. Yeah.
I don't mind it. I just sometimes you get the short end of the stick with this guy.
Yeah. It's a great apartment. Like it's old. It's run down.
Fucked it up.
It's I don't know the landlord. I don't know. I don't want to get anybody upset or I don't want to hurt anybody. But
we could say the truth.
I
don't think the landlord is aware of what they've done to the place. But then again, if I was a landlord, I'd check in once every couple of years and be like,
I don't have a fire alarm. That's the other thing. I can't set the place on fire because. Well, I mean,
you could.
I guess I could. I would know.
Just no one's getting out.
Yeah.
You would have to warn the businesses.
I don't show up. If you book me on a show or Comfort Zone and I don't show up, I've fallen asleep. There was a fire. There was no alarm. That's what's happened.
Yeah, they got to fix that shit. What were you going to say, Poseidon?
I was going to ask if she needed help.
I mean,
do what?
kind of hell? I need a lot of help.
Well, the
setting the place on fire?
with the fire. Yeah.
Nah, she doesn't. She's not gonna get any insurance when she doesn't
Yeah.
own the
I
place.
know, I'm joking.
But I wonder who owns that place. I wonder if they're
I don't know.
because that's a place that definitely needs an
I
investment.
feel like if somebody put money into it, it would be a great. It's a great location.
It's a great
it's
location.
Big for like it's much bigger than my old apartment, which when I lived here, and it's like the same layout but just bigger, and yeah, it has potential.
It's a weird city.
I
It's a
like
weird
it
city.
though. It's like moving kind of. I lived in Toronto before.
You
I
like
came
hurt
here.
things.
I do. I like a damaged anything. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's why the city has character because of
It's
that.
got I can put up with anything if it's entertaining. Like you detach yourself. It's like watching like an episode of Curb or Louie, and you just you just pretend you're watching and it's not actually happening to you.
Did you prefer where you used to be? Because you used to be close to Montreal.
Yeah, it was closer to the metro.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think so. This is still not bad. Like
But now you're closer to the bus.
I'm closer to, but the bus sucks now. It's not as frequent. It used to be like every 10 minutes. Now it's like twice an hour sometimes. It's not,
That's fucking.
there's not as many buses, right? I guess
I
you have
don't-
a car. You
Poseidon, you take the bus recently?
No, I despise taking the bus.
Okay. He has a lot of bad experience. He used to ride the short bus to school. He was molested by a gym teacher
Allegedly.
on a bus.
on a bus.
Yeah, it's hurt his feelings. Are you over that, Poseidon?
I think I'm over it.
So you're saying Toronto. What'd you like about Toronto?
It's just like I like Montreal better. I like that. I hate the Jays, but I love baseball. I like that there was a baseball team. And when I was living there, nobody liked baseball, so it was dirt cheap. You could Toonie Tuesdays, unless the Red Sox or Yankees were in town. But
And you like the Sox, right?
I like the Sox, but it would be like $9, and you could. Yeah, I met Manny Ramirez in the Eden Center in Toronto. Nobody knew.
Cared?
Like, nobody cared. He gave me a hug because like I'm the only person who recognized him. So and I mean Toronto gets everything in Canada. Like if a band comes to Canada, they go to Toronto. They don't come to Montreal. Like so there was a lot to do. I like a big city. Sometimes Montreal feels too small. I think especially the English side.
Oh, it's very small.
I do kind of, now the older I get, it's like, okay, it makes me less lonely. You can just go for a walk, run into somebody. But then it's like, sometimes it's like, I try to like separate my comedy life, my personal life, like just because it's like, everybody can know everything about you a little bit. And
yeah, it's very much like that. It's like a big town.
yeah.
Yeah, but Toronto, it's interesting you say that they do get everything. And the baseball thing, I remember we had the problem here with the Expos towards the end. Nobody, I think, cared because I was young. I was in high school, but I remember going Thursdays with my buddy Dano to games. I think it was like $5 to get in, and it was $1 a hot dog.
Wow.
Like, you've never been to a sporting event that's that affordable.
Yeah.
If only it was a sport I gave a shit about, it would have been better. But it was just $1 hot dogs. I remember we'd get it for $5 to eat $1 hot dogs and just have a fun time.
The Expos were, you guys had Pedro Martinez, like was he there? Because 99, I think he was with the Sox by that point.
What fucked us up was I think the 1995, was it 95 or 96?
The strike.
That's what, because that was the
94?
year that Montreal was probably going to win.
Yeah, and then
They
and then
stopped the season. Yeah,
and they stopped.
that's what fucked everything up for Montreal here. I think a lot of people gave up on the team. They got upset. It's not the team's fault, but I think that's because if they had won, it would have
You
just
guys had Vlad
reinvigorated.
Guerrero?
Yeah, Vladimir Guerrero. Yeah, that was like when I was growing up. I remember hearing those names, and I tried to get into baseball, but it just sucked.
I love it so much, but I'm
Too boring for me.
I'm a nerd. I like
You like stats?
I like stats.
RBIs.
I like watch. I feel like the last time I was here, I was just coming out of like being basically in quarantine, and like it was my first
Not seeing
like,
people?
first time in Montreal in a long, long time, and so I'm like I forgot how to interact. I've just been like on watching baseball on my phone. Like we can talk about a Wikipedia article I read last night. Like I don't. But yeah, so I won't only talk about baseball today. But yeah,
Is baseball the only sport you're into?
I like football a lot. My dad is a big Green Bay Packers fan, so I grew up like both my parents like sports, so I grew up with it. I feel like my least favorite sport is hockey, but that's just because I'm a bit of an iconoclast. I just want to dislike the thing that everybody else likes.
Okay.
I don't actually dislike it. It's just baseball speaks to me it's not even like watching a sport to me. It's an art. I don't
Really?
Well, there's no time. Although now I think they're doing pitch clocks and
Are they doing pitch clocks?
And now they're like, and then I think if it goes into extras, they start with a man on second base. I don't like the new rules, but I'm a traditionalist with baseball. But in theory, a baseball game could go on forever. And I like that. And it's an experience.
If you like that, then you should get into a sport I learned called cricket.
Cricket can go on for like
Cricket
days,
goes like
right?
5-6 days.
Yeah.
Nonsense. It's a complete nonsense game. It's baseball. It's baseball for the poor.
I'm poor.
Yeah. that's
Okay.
it. And I mean, baseball is basically football for the poor. So
Interesting. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
no, we were recording the intellectuals.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we had Adam gambling at the same time, so he kept getting distracted. I remember that. Fucking Adam. So cricket is very, very interesting. There's it's like 5-6 days, and there's all these weird ass rules, and it's very intense. People really like it. I don't.
I've never really. I feel like it's
You would like it 'cause
baseball
it's-
adjacent,
yeah,
but
it's
it's not
close to
baseball.
baseball.
So
You might like it.
I might like it. I might.
I don't even like baseball.
Okay.
The truth is, I even played football, and football bothers me too.
Interesting.
I don't like I could watch football, like I like watching Steelers, but I'll give up on football easy. I'll be like, fuck this.
You're a basketball fan, right?
I love basketball.
Okay.
Basketball, soccer, and hockey is my things. But basketball, I love basketball. I love the Raptors. Soccer is my number one. That's what I go crazy for to watch.
Okay.
It's the most passionate. And then it's basketball, but they're really close. And then hockey. I
I'm
love hockey.
trying to get into soccer because like there's
Soccer's fun.
with a lot of the stats stuff in baseball. Like there's a lot of John Henry. Doesn't he own Liverpool now or something?
Who's John Henry?
He's the owner of the Red Sox.
Yeah, he does own. Yeah.
Although I can't. James Oakley, good friend of mine. Shout out to James if you're watching. He hates Liverpool, so he's an Everton fan.
Oh, that's
so
why.
I'm trying to. I'll be like, okay, I won't cheer for Liverpool. You teach me, but you got to be a Red Sox fan, buddy. Like, come on.
Liverpool got hammered the other day in Champions League against Real Madrid. Like absolute embarrassment, 5-2 at home. Doesn't happen often. And it was bad.
Do you have a favorite team? Or?
Right there, AEK Athens. That's yellow.
Oh, okay.
Yellow and black. That's my team. My favorite team in soccer. Watch them all the time, every week. I set time aside so when they're playing in the Greek league to watch them, and if they're playing in Europe, same thing. I can't do anything. I gotta watch the game. And he's seen me watch games. I go fucking fanatical. I go nuts.
It's crazy to me that you think baseball's boring, but you like soccer.
There's action in soccer. Something's always happening.
but there's
fouls. There's this. You're right. There's shots. Baseball's like, all right, he's stepping up to the lane. I can't.
I don't mind soccer. Like I like when it's the World Cup or the Euro Cup, and then you go to different areas of the city and people go nuts. And I like the whole experience of it, and just watching people watch it is fun.
But I know why people here. I get why they think soccer is boring and shit. You know why? The quality, because I grew up watching European soccer, which is the high level. It's like football. If you watch football, you got to watch the NFL. If you get stuck watching the CFL or what they fake in like some countries, they try to do football and it's just shit, you're not going to like it. You're like, what the fuck is this sport? You need it at the highest level. So soccer here for the longest time was so shit. I remember going to Claude Robillard back in the day. It was the Montreal Impact. And just being shocked at like that was like semi-pro or whatever it was, like that was our highest, and it was so shit. I was like, man, us playing it when we play at Jerry Park, there's funner games, and a lot of our players are better than these fucking guys. It was so shit to watch. I understood why people didn't respect soccer here in North America, or the level wasn't at. Now it's going higher and higher. Like the United States national team is very good. The Canadian national team is very good. The quality got better, but I know why people for the longest time were like, this is boring. It sucked. It was. Just the passing was off. It wasn't like the European game where there's skills and there's shots and it's just nuts. Yeah.
Okay.
Fires. I like the fires. I like the flares. I like all that stuff.
What about like I feel like there's a stereotype in soccer where just like pussy men pretending to be injured. Is that?
Yeah, it still happens. Some people, they try to get away. Now it's a little different because of the VAR. So they do the replays normally for goals or something happens in the box. So what's good about that is sometimes you'll catch people faking it. So it used to be like they fake that they got hit in the box to get a penalty. But the ref, if he's not sure, he was like, I think he's faking it. He'll go to the VAR and you could see if the guy's faking it and that guy gets carded. So get up, you pussy. Yeah. So, Poseidon, I don't know if you want to bring up
my favorite all-time video of somebody faking it.
Yeah.
Was I don't remember what team it was, but it was a guy He tried to get a penalty, same thing, and then like he fell, faked it. He's freaking out on the floor. But then his team scored, and then he got up, realized they scored,
and he's all happy,
and he's like, oh yeah.
So that I don't like, but that's what the only. There's one very shit thing about soccer, and it's the same shit thing that happens in basketball. Referees have too much control.
Okay, I mean that the Super Bowl was kind of like that.
But the Super Bowl, here's the thing: it was a right call. I saw it. It was the right call. Just that normally towards the end of the game, you're not gonna call holding. But it was. Even the player said, "Yeah, it was." Okay. But it's just weird. But in soccer, what ends up happening is a lot of it is just interpretation. So something is not, or it is. So it happened to my team over the weekend. My team over the weekend lost a game that they should have won, but the stuff that happened was like fantastical. You're like, what the fuck's going on? So something that the other team should have got a red card on. So there's a rule in soccer: if you're one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and the other team takes you out, and you're the closest man to the goalie. It's not them; you're the attacking player, and they take you out. That's a red card automatic for that defender because he just stopped the play. They did that to my player, and the guy didn't even get a card. They just continued playing as normal. So my team's like, what the fuck? The guy's flipping out. And then after, one of our players went in for a tackle, takes the ball, doesn't even hit the guy. The guy with his cleats steps on our player's knee, and our player got a yellow card. So like the team's freaking out, like, what the fuck's happening right now? Like this is it's like, no, well, and the we got a Norwegian ref to ref that game so that there's no bias. But it turned out that guy hadn't ref the game in like 4 months.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was just nuts. This is what happened last weekend. So it was just fucking crazy. I was looking at it, they have too much control over games in soccer.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything about it. Once the game's over, they're so strict in the rules. Once the game is over, no governing body can change a result unless like there's evidence of tampering, like, paid. If you don't have any evidence, even if the call is wrong, the call stands. It's fucking crazy soccer about this. So that's the only fucked up thing about soccer is they have too much power. So if you get a corrupt official, you could be the best team on the planet. Is there
gambling and are there like refs that are in, like, we're gonna make?
Oh, so there's been books written about it, and the gambling culture for soccer in Europe is huge. In Greece, just in Greece, in Athens, it's in every city, but in Athens, every couple of blocks, there's how we have like a lot of Quebec kiosks, but imagine full-on beautiful stores with glass windows. You walk in, 50 screens playing 50 different sports, so you can actually watch the events you're betting on. All kinds of machines, tellers there, so you could bet on different. Betting is huge. Sports betting is massive in Greece.
But are the refs? Are there dirty refs?
Yeah. They've been caught. They've been caught. Some is so obvious. You're like, sometimes I'll see stuff and I'm like, oh, this guy is gonna get killed or arrested. Like, this is too obvious. Like, you gotta at least try to make it look like it's an accident. Yeah. But they're not. That's why in Greece it was so rampant that for all the big derby matches of rivals, they try to get foreign refs. So they're not. But then stuff like this happens where you're like, wait a second, where'd you find this guy? Why hasn't he reffed the game in 4 months? He's Norwegian. Like, there's little weird shit that happens. So there's always fuckery afoot, which is it's just nuts. But I'm looking forward. Like, I'm happy with my team. They just built a new stadium. They were homeless for like the better part of 16, 19 years. So now they have like a state-of-the-art stadium that's like one of the best in the world. It might actually win an award this year, Poseidon.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah. It's in the running for best stadium on the planet. Against a bunch of the Chinese built stadiums fast, man. I saw the Chinese stadium.
What awards are they like?
There's these governing bodies that there's awards for everything.
There is, isn't there?
There's awards for comedy.
What happened? You were nominated for something. Has that happened yet?
Yeah, it hasn't happened. It's in a few weeks. It's March 19th is the ceremony. So we're gonna go there. We'll dress up and go. I don't know if I'm gonna win or not, but I keep telling people I'm not gonna win. But people shouldn't listen to me because I also said I'm not gonna get nominated. So it's clear that I don't know what I'm talking about. Just we'll go and whatever happens. I'm just happy to be nominated.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking insane that I was nominated, especially in French. It's just so crazy that I've been podcasting since 2010.
Wow.
And the first time I get like mainstream recognition is in French.
That's my biggest flaw is that I am terrible at French.
How bad?
Got 100% in grade 10 French, can't say a sentence in French. Like,
are you sure?
I did French immersion for a couple years, but see, this is the thing in Ontario. The French you learn, it's Parisian French.
That's how I learned it too. I went to private school initially,
And you learn, you also, it's like 4th grade at the earliest. So you're already kind of like starting to go through puberty, where that's when the language.
4th grade, you go through puberty?
Girls, like you're like 10, 11, it's starting. Like,
How old are you in 4th grade? It's just me, I think, that's mixing up. I thought it was younger.
Like
than 4th
9.
grade.
It depends on when your birthday
you're
is.
right. You're right. Yeah.
My birthday is in March, so I was like 9 turned 10. So yeah, it's like a little before, but maybe not now. I don't know what hormones they put in food now, but you're just beginning to learn. So when you really get into it, and like I went to French immersion in 7th and 8th grade, so that's like, yeah,
Too late.
And I don't think language is my forte at all. Like I was very mathematical. I'm good at English, but that's because it's my only language I can speak. I was able to conjugate verbs, but you're learning how to you're learning grammar. You don't really learn how to speak it. And then I came here and I can read some French. I went to a wedding once in Cuba, but it was like with a travel agency. Like it was like a Quebec. It was like with other people and everybody was from Quebec. And then there was a tour guide and she spoke in French and I could kind of follow it.
Oh.
But I think she was speaking Parisian French and I can't, the Quebecois accent, I can't.
Oh, you can't understand it.
Sometimes like people will say things to me. I'm like, I don't even know what letters you're saying. Can you spell what you're saying? And then I know what it is. It's like, I don't know if it's an auditory processing thing. I've tried. Like
It is interesting because there is a difference. I hear the difference.
like the way a lot of people will complain about math or like, oh, I don't understand long division. I'm like, are you fucking retarded? This is so easy. But that's the way I am, I think, with language or with French.
My mom doesn't understand she hates it when British people speaking too fast, but the British people from like, you know, Liverpool and stuff, she can't understand anything.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, that's not English. I'm like, that's English. She can't understand it. Even though she speaks, she can't.
Sometimes, I'm not.
She can understand French more than she'll understand a British guy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She hates it. She's like, why do they talk like that? Like, well, that's their.
That's how they talk.
That's how they talk. Like, it's a
They
legit
wonder
thing.
why we talk like
yeah,
this.
that's how they go. Yeah, it's their legit. She's like, this is unheard of. This is unbelievable. Like, and that's all she hears.
Yeah, that's when I hear Quebecois French. It's just like, it's
interesting.
just gibberish.
Yeah.
I can't make out any sounds, and I wish I could.
You need to be exposed at a young age.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's why if I have kids, I want them to learn a lot of languages and keep. I was telling another podcast in French. I was telling the guy, if I have kids, my biggest goal is to keep them busy all the time, so that they don't do stupid shit. I want them to have goals. You know, like they're playing sports, they're writing, they're always doing something.
Yeah.
I don't want them to just grow up on the internet and on the TV.
Yeah. Oh my. Like sometimes I want children, and then sometimes like
Scares you?
It's terrifying. Like I don't think I would have survived childhood or like being a teenager with the way the internet was around, but the way it is
not
now,
like it is
social
now, no.
media,
Getting bullied at home.
getting bullied out. Yeah, you can't escape it, and just the fact that you have a phone in your face, and just at such a young I feel like it's messed me up, and I was kind of late to getting a cell phone or a smartphone and all that. And it's like now it's so hard to just go half an hour without looking at your phone. You just need constant stimulation.
And you get addicted.
You get addicted.
I have the other problem that I do all my work, most of it on the phone, emails, so I can't even live off the grid, like try to get up, because I do everything from the internet.
Well, that's with comedy. Like so many times I just don't want to be on social media, but then you kind of have
Part
to.
of the job,
and I apologize to anybody I have ghosted on social media, because I
Not
feel
on
like
purpose.
I'll go through periods where I'm like, I am not even logging in. I'm not getting notifications, and I just...
The worst is when you get, like, I know on Instagram, I have people, I guess, try to reach out to me or whatever, but there's like different folders in Instagram. You have like 3 different tabs of messages, and then there's some messages where it's like hidden from me. So it tells me I have new messages, but because I don't know the people or we don't have a connection, it says you have a notification, but when I look at it, it doesn't show me the messages. So I don't know what they are. So then I'll have people tell me in real life, like, hey, you ghosted me, I messaged you there. And then I'll have to be like, show them, like, I don't have anything from you. Like, you can message me right now and it won't pop up.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
And it's just, and even if you see, like, it just gets overwhelming. Like,
There's a lot of shit happening.
There's so much. Yeah. So then I try to just isolate myself and not go. But then with comedy, you can't do that. And
it's part of the game. You have to be out there so people know who you are, so they could buy tickets.
Yeah.
It's just the part of the game that we don't like. Well, I don't like personally, but I have to do it. It's part of the grind.
I feel like my persona on stage, and it's not really calculated or anything. I just don't feel like myself on stage in a way that I like. I'm like, this is a character.
Yeah.
I'm not really talking about myself. These are just weird thoughts I have in my head. But then there's something about social media. Like, I don't know how to translate that into social media. It feels like I'm more myself. And
So you're scared to say, yeah.
yeah, I'm like a very private person. I feel like even my friends half the time don't know what's going. It's not like it's not on purpose. I'm just like, I need to be asked things. If you want to know what's going on in my life, you have to directly ask me. I just don't share things, I guess.
Oh, well, you shouldn't. That's also
But-
weird when people overshare on
Yeah.
like social media.
Yeah.
Like I use it for promotion. I'm not going to write like, I'm depressed because of this. Like that's not everyone's fucking business.
Yeah, it's just even I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn how to, if I really want to pursue comedy. And I was kind of like doing that, and then the COVID happened, and I'm like, maybe I should just have a normal life. But then
You can't go back to
you
normal.
ruined it. It was the Bordel. It was like something clicked in my brain. I'm like, this is where I'm happy.
Nah, you don't
Like,
belong in normal.
This is for me. I just
Some of
can't
us don't.
monetize it because I don't speak French
Yet.
yet.
No, but it's people like us. It's very hard to go back to normalcy because we're weirdos.
Yeah, I'm just so much even when I'm not, even when I'm living in the hellhole apartment, it's like when I have comedy, nothing really hurts in the same way it would without comedy, I guess.
No, it's comedy is something else. It's the best drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and tagging it with podcasting because we were talking about yesterday. Our funnest part is always the hang after.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
podcasting is kind of that. So
Maybe I should get into podcasting.
You should get into podcasting.
I don't know. I'm naturally very introverted. I'm like,
Do a Red Sox podcast.
oh God, who would listen to that?
The millions of Red Sox
Red-
fans.
But they already have millions of Red Sox podcasts. They're like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Huh?
I could do something. I do something with
Call
psychology.
it Lady Sox.
Lady Socks.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's think about it.
Lady Sox
Socks.
or Red Sox with red.
Red.
Is it a redhead?
Redhead
Redhead.
Red Sox.
Yeah.
Maybe. I could do like a psychology. I don't know. I've got the psychology thing. I don't
That's
know.
boring. No, you
That's
do the
boring.
Red Sox.
Do
thing.
the Red Sox
Yeah.
thing.
Because you already have a fan base with Red. There's already millions of
true.
fans that you could tap into, and they'll be like, I like her approach. You ever seen the movie Moneyball?
I've never seen Moneyball. I've read the Wikipedia page of Billy Bean.
You would love Moneyball.
I know. I've never seen. I should read I feel like I'm more of a read the book person.
Do you like Brad Pitt?
I don't really have an opinion. I get like women like him, right?
No, I mean I like Brad Pitt when he's on screen.
I've
I enjoy
never
him.
I don't know. I'm not like a big get into famous actor person. I'm just just be funny.
I like
my-
Brad Pitt.
I feel like my favorite celebrity was Norm Macdonald. He died, so now it's Larry David. I'm like
I'm with you
I don't really care about anyone else.
because he's very good in it.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. I'm sure if you're watching Brad Pitt, I'm sure you're a nice person. I've never really thought of you.
He's not gonna watch this. We have more of a Ben Affleck crowd.
Oh, I actually like Ben Affleck because he's a Red Sox fan, and I do like the movie Good Will Hunting, and he
I love that
co-wrote
movie.
I love that movie too.
I think I fucked up. I think I bought it twice. That movie. I bought it back. When everyone's
So
buying DVDs.
you're no Will Hunting. You're not.
Yeah, exactly.
He's smarter than he wouldn't buy. He wouldn't, make that
buy it
mistake.
twice. And then I think years later, I was like, it was a good deal. I was like, oh shit, Good Will Hunting. I love this movie. I'll buy it. And I already had a copy.
In high school, I had the part do you know the scene when they're in the car and they're like, double burger, Chuck, I had a double burger. Would you shut the fuck up? I know what you ordered. I was there. Anyway, but I had that for whatever reason. That was my favorite scene. And I had that printed, the screenplay just printed out on my locker.
Really?
Yeah. I like that movie a lot.
Did you ever get into writing scripts?
I wrote in first year undergrad just for fun. I wrote a 1-act play. And then I won some contest for it, but I'm not, this is the thing. And I think we were kind of talking about this yesterday with people, maybe they have potential and then you don't know what to do with it or you're afraid of failure. I think I got a bit of that. And then
you just didn't continue.
I didn't continue. But, and then I think now reading it back, I'm like, oh, this is cringy. I feel like I won the contest because maybe 3 people entered. So one of us had to win. Right. So I don't know, but yeah, I used to write a bit. Now it's just it's all that creative
stand-up.
energy. I was kind of in a rut for a while, a creative rut, and just maybe because I wasn't doing much. But now I just feel like in the past couple of weeks I've been.
Are you doing
I've been
anything in the
writing.
Giggle Fest with Michelle?
No, but I don't. I don't know. I wasn't here, or I'm happy to, but I don't know if that's already booked, and I wasn't here, and she didn't know.
Yeah, I think it has been booked for a while. Yeah, that's why it was before you guys met.
No, that's fine. Yeah, If there's room, but if there isn't, no hard feelings at all. So
she's putting a lot of women on. I think it's mostly women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I never, Michelle's really cool. I really like Michelle. But I feel like back in the day, it was like I was always excluded from it was like, oh, it's an all female lineup. So I won't be on it.
We can't have this bitch with her jokes making fun of ladies. So stupid.
Yeah.
But all those people are gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that fucking weird? It's in a good way, but I mean, it's so
Oh,
nuts.
I love this scene. I'm like so nervous that something bad's going to happen because I'm so happy with comedy right now.
No, it's going to be fine.
Everyone's just nice and funny and likes comedy and
yeah, the good ones took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Third Floor. I think it's already doing well, but I think it has a lot of potential. It's going to get better and better. And
Josh is doing a great job over there. Plus, we're having fun with it. We're finding different ideas of stuff to do there. Like Comfort Zone is just one thing, and Comfort Zone is just an infant. It's just starting. We still don't know where we're gonna go with it. We're having fun with it, and every week it's getting better and better.
This is how I became a regular at Comfort Zone. I got booked to do panel. And then I thought I was doing panel, but then I was like the Georgia Silly character. And he was panel. And then I'm like, can I just like come and be an audience member? This is like, well, what else am I going to do on a Wednesday night, right? And then, it's fun. Like I'm happy to be a part of it, but if I get fired, it's
an actual safe space for comedy.
I kind of just want to hang out. It's a good hang. Yeah,
everyone's having fun, shooting the shit. You could say whatever you want. Mm-hmm. It's I'm very happy with what the fuck Josh is doing there. He's young too. How old is Josh? 26?
Maybe even younger. I don't know.
Yeah.
25, I think.
20 something.
26.
It's like depressing because it's great for him, but it's like, damn, how are you doing all this at that age? Like,
but he said he always fights every day with not being like a typical guy his age of like getting lazy and not doing shit, just getting high. So he's super focused and he's doing a great job. They gave him, basically the owners there of Stogie's kind of imparted all their trust in him to do this. They believed in him and he took the ball and ran with it. And he built a fucking nice little comedy club. Yeah. And it's just getting better and better. It's I
think it sold out last weekend.
Yeah, the weekends are
I don't know when this podcast comes out, but February 24th, 25th, catch me at Third Floor Comedy Club.
I'm hosting the 25th.
Oh, there you go. Yay.
I don't even know. I was like, why did I agree to host? I hate hosting. It's because he has to take care of another show that they're starting in at the Indian Reserve. So he can't be at two places at once. Oh, okay. That's why. Because why would I agree to that? Yeah.
It'll be fun. I feel like I've seen I like the lineup, and it'll be good.
I hate hosting though.
Hosting's hard. Hosting is.
It's not for everyone.
It's not. You feel you can't do your best material. You can't be funnier than anybody on the show. But you also like
try not to do material.
You don't want to you don't want to get too and then. That's my issue. I think what I was talking about with social media and podcasting, where it's like you more have to be yourself on stage, more like you're in the moment. And for me, I just like go into my own head and be like, I'm a different person for the next 5, 10, 15, whatever minutes.
So neurotic.
And you have to be on the whole night. You have to be paying attention. You have to, somebody like kills. Okay, now you want to keep it going, but you want to bring it down a bit for the next person. Somebody bombs. You got to bring them back up.
It's the whole thing.
It's the hardest job. I think hosts should make more than headliners. I think
hosts
harder.
Should not make more than headliners, but they should make more than they do.
They should make more. Yeah, maybe not more than headliners, but
they should make. They should make more. Of course. It's not an easy job, especially the way we host here in Montreal. Like the host is very important. Mm-hmm. Some like in the States, I've noticed that like the host is just. Like the MC is just some dude, like an open micer.
Well, at Comedy Store, they don't even have a host. They just the last act.
I like
just
that
brings
too.
Up the next person. Yeah, it just keeps going.
I like that style, especially if you're doing it for a long time. The only place I had seen it was in LA, and I fucking love that.
And it saves time too. Like you just keep bringing people up.
You keep bringing people up, and you can always throw people on the lineup. You don't need to worry about is the host gonna know? Well, no, the guy going up knows who's next. That's it. That's all he needs to know.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. We might start doing that. That's some shows. Yeah.
I feel like with your show though, it's good that your show hosting. I think feels
at the bordel.
Yeah, at the bordel.
It's a little different.
Feels a little bit because they're it's like your show. It
feels. It feel weird if it's my show and I'm not there.
Yeah, or you got to be closing the show every night, or like you got to be doing something on that show if you're not hosting it.
Yeah, but then that would be weird. I like hosting it because it also gives like the people going on. It makes the people in the crowd feel comfortable because like, okay, we like this guy and he's telling us these are his people. So they're more comfortable, like absorb. Because sometimes if it's a new person, you it takes those few minutes of getting used to them. You're like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah,
But if the
yeah.
guy that you already like is telling you you're gonna like this, you're already in the zone.
Yeah, like I could tell. So the Valentine's Day show, like from the first sentence you said, I'm like, oh, if I don't kill tonight, I'm quitting comedy because this is like they're hot, like they're ready, they're happy to be here.
Yeah, they were in.
Like they were on board from the first second of that show.
That was
great.
a fucking monster show. Yeah. That was goddamn.
I got it on tape too.
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, that was happy too. Cause I go, did you fucking tape that? That was a
got
great
it-
set.
got it on
And you're
tape.
like, of course. Did it come out well?
I think I haven't watched it. I feel like every time there was like a bordel when Mike Ward used to do the English show back like 3-4 years ago, and I had a really good set and I had it on tape and I was like so pumped. And then you watch it back and you're like, I felt like those laughs sounded louder, and like then you're like, if this is my best.
Well, on the phone it never translates
Yeah.
well, but also comedy is never as good as live in the. That's people don't understand too
Yeah.
when they look at recordings. They're like, oh, it wasn't that good, or it's never. No
It's ne-
special is ever as good
Yep.
as being in the room.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
It doesn't translate well,
Yeah.
which we forget because we always look for specials and albums, and they're good, but it's never as good as going to watch a live show.
Again, it's playing off the room, and yeah.
And just feeling just the look in someone's eye when they like. There's so much happening
Yeah.
at once in a comedy club. It's such a weird science. It's such a, and now that we have so many different rooms here that we could do it, we're growing something. This is
Yeah,
it's the building blocks of a new community.
I was like done with Montreal a few years ago. I mean, not
A lot
like
of
there,
people
there
were,
were
yeah.
a handful of people that I cared about and I was gonna miss, but I was like, I'm done, and now I'm like, this is where I want to be. Like it's
I think it's the next big thing. As long as we continue like this and we keep building,
yeah.
it's going to be the next
Yeah.
comedy city.
If any young, I don't know who watches it. Like, if anybody in comedy is watching this, just be good to each other.
Yeah,
Don't
be
get
nice.
jealous of people. If people are doing well, that helps you because it makes the audience like comedy and want to come back and just
Yeah, avoid the shitty comics. That's it.
keep supporting each other. Yeah.
Stop putting on shows with shit comics. Because that doesn't help. Because I knew people in the beginning when I was doing stand-up that hadn't seen me. They had seen other shows. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, it's not good. It's very amateur. It's shit. And I was like, who did you see? Because at the time I was like, in my head, I was thinking, but there's Joey Elias. So all these big comics here.
Yeah.
Who the fuck did you see? And they would just see people that I would never even see at open mics. Like it was random people that said, we're doing comedy at my bar. And it was just people coming and be like, you know Joey at the office? That guy who, like, it was just random ass shit. It's like, yeah, of course, that's not stand-up.
Are these like open mic? If they're like unpaid, just show up, go up open mics. That everybody should be able to do that, right? And that's how you get good. But I guess if the audience is paying,
Yeah, you can't put an open micer.
yeah, I guess there's I've never run a show, so I feel like I can't even really comment because that's probably such a mind fuck where then you might have friends, people get mad at you if you don't book them, or
Happens to
people
me all the time.
won't book you on their show if you don't
Yeah.
put them on there, and then it's
Yeah, I
like
don't care.
it's a lot of politics.
I book based on quality because I want the show to be good. So like some of my friends, they can't get on.
But is that an awkward thing where maybe it's somebody you like as a person?
No,
or-
no, because I like him as a person. They know, and I'll even say
Okay.
it. I've said it to one of the guys who's with me a lot, and I even told him, I go, bro, you're not good. Like, I can't put you on there. You haven't done comedy, like, you haven't done real comedy in forever.
Yeah.
You know, you stopped doing it for a while, and now you're like, it's impossible to put you up. Like, it's not strong enough. So he gets it. He's like, okay. I get it. Like, there's a few people that I've been, because I want to have everyone that I like on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I sacrifice the quality of the show, people are going to stop coming.
yeah.
Then in the future, no one's going to be able to get a good spot.
Exactly.
That show won't exist.
Yeah.
So I ruin it for everyone. So no, the show has to be good.
And then I guess if you get the spot, then you know you earned it too.
Yeah.
It feels good, not just like, oh, I got booked because my friend put me up. Or
Yeah, no.
they needed a girl on the lineup and I was the only one available that day, or what, like.
I book a lot of women, and they've all been funny. Like I've never had a woman tank.
Yeah.
Same thing. I just book funny people.
Yeah.
I don't look at that either. Someone had noticed, like for weeks, I think there was always women on the lineup. And Charles Deschamps told me he's there. He's like, hey, I like that you always put women on the lineup. And I said, I didn't know that. He's like, you didn't notice?
Yeah.
He goes, there's a woman every time. And I go, no, I don't like that you told me this.
Yeah.
You make me mad that you noticed
You
it.
should just like book who's funny.
That's
And
why I
there's
go-
going, just statistically, there will be some funny women.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I go, I don't like the fact that you noticed that and you told me. Now that bothers
Yeah.
me. Because it's like as if I have an agenda. I don't have, like I was booking all the people that I know that are funny and I've seen them be funny. And it just worked out that there's always women that
Yeah.
are on it. I go, so now that you noticed that. He's like, no, I'm just telling you. It's
I
they
hate
bugged me.
like I hate shows where it's like, oh, it's all ladies tonight.
Yeah.
And
There's a brown guy.
Oh my god, I hate it. It feels like it feels like I'm going back to school with Poseidon and I'm in special ed, and it's like this is the it's like it's not going to be as good as the other nights, but
It's the
taking the
worst.
short bus to my spot, I hate it.
And then when you go on stage,
or do a show with all women because 10 funny women, you want to put them on a show.
yeah, or do
But
a show
don't-
with all women because you hate comedy.
but don't call it. You feel like raping somebody tonight. Get them all in a room.
Look, if you want an audience of dissatisfied people walking out of there, you do a lineup of all ladies. You make these people hate comedy. No, it's just put funny
Yeah.
people, and you could get 10 women, 1 woman, 3. It doesn't matter. Just put. If your goal is funny, you're gonna get the funny. But if your goal is, I need representation of. The representation should be funny. Anytime you hear someone booking based on representation of what people look like or gender or whatever, it's gonna be a shit show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a shit, and that's crazy because your goal should be comedy. Yeah. And we have some shows that they still do stuff like that here in Montreal, which I hate being part of.
I think it's hard, like just talking to people who book shows, because not everyone, but there will be people who will complain, right? So then it's like, the club gets in trouble because there hasn't been whatever person on the lineup, and it gets.
Well, that's why it's good for me because it's my show. There's no one you
Yeah.
can complain to. I'm the booker, so it's my show 100%. Because anyone you complain to is gonna tell you, well, it's his show.
Yeah,
I could do an hour of just me,
that's.
but
true.
I
Yeah,
decide to put everyone.
And I feel like you do, you do have a diverse lineup. That's just not. You're just.
I accept all diversity except the diversity known as unfunny. If you're unfunny, you can't get on.
Yeah.
All the other diversity, I don't look at it. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit. If you're funny, I'm gonna throw you on. I don't give a fuck because I know people are gonna laugh. If you're unfunny, you could be a lizard. You're not going on
Yeah,
there.
I hear some people make the argument, well, the audience needs somebody to represent them on stage, and it's like,
No.
as a kid growing up, most of my favorite comics were men, but I never noticed. I was just like, oh, these are people who have thoughts that I want to have. Like it never felt.
The audience is going there to laugh. You're not the audience. You need sometimes someone to represent you to see that a dream is possible, let's say. But as people who paid money, they paid money with the intent of laughing.
Yeah.
All the audience needs is funny
Yeah.
people. That's what they need. They don't need someone unfunny. But it's like, oh, but they're me. Yeah, but they're unfunny. Then you're not going to want to.
Yeah.
No. You just need funny. And I guess some people are scared to admit the truth. They're scared to say it like, no, I don't want to book just on funny. I want to book on visible minorities. We need to have visible. No, we don't. We just need to have funny. No, but that's true. We just need to have funny. And you know what? If you're looking for funny, you're going to find everything. You're going to find
Yeah.
visible minorities, invisible minorities. You're going to find women. You're going to find fucking trolls, goblins. You're going to find whatever you want if you're looking for funny.
Yeah.
But if you're only looking for like something which is super racist to book based on race, fuck, man. Now you're limiting your pool. So you're like, all right, you come up. You're like, I've never done stand-up. Yeah, but you're a redhead.
but-
We don't have enough redheads here. And then you bomb, and then other redheads are like, oh, fuck, this sucks.
Yeah, now I've ruined Harrison Weinrib's career because
Yeah.
they booked me. They booked the unfunny redhead. Yeah.
But you're both fucking funny. Harrison's one of my regulars. Harrison kicks ass all the time.
He's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want people to think we're related so I can like ride those coattails. Like, yeah.
And even though everybody hates redheads, I got 2 of you guys on rotation. So I clearly don't mind. I don't
I
mind.
feel like it's worse in England. I don't know. Do they hate us here? I don't know.
I don't think anybody cares.
I don't think anyone.
I think it's all jokes.
It's all dumb. Yeah.
Real people don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like about everything. Yeah, I think it's more of like closed, like real people. I don't think give a fuck. They just want the best of the best. No one's like, oh, but that's a black guy. Like, there's still gonna be people like that, but I think it's more rare. Like now, because talent, like, it goes to the top. You just want the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't imagine someone owning an NBA team and being like, look, man, I'd love to get that guy who's amazing, but he's one of the blacks. I'm going to go find a white. Like, it's never.
That would especially for
It
basketball.
would be
That's
so
like
stupid. It's like, just get
an
the best of the
all-white
best.
basketball team.
Yeah. I'd like to predict where they're going to end in the standings. But
Who do you think would? Okay. All white male like NBA team. Any color WNBA team. All women versus all white dudes.
oh, the white dudes are going to win.
They're still gonna win.
Oh, destroy. There's amazing players. There's amazing European players too, and American. No, they're very good. It's just you can't do it based. You can't X someone out because of the color of their skin, because now you're missing on that potential talent pool. Because for
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
for racism, for ideology, for you to make it doesn't make any sense. Just go with what's the best.
Yeah, just see people as people.
Yeah, but we say it. We shouldn't even be saying because I'm telling you, most people now the way I see it is it's not like that. It's just that you always have the outliers online. If somebody doesn't, they're just gonna talk about that. So it makes you think that it's rampant.
I think that especially with COVID and just when we're all in quarantine, but then even after, like my mom was sick, so I was like at home with her, wasn't going out a lot. So it was like all of not even interactions. I wasn't participating, but it's just like reading Twitter, and I'm like, holy shit, the world is fucked up. I don't want to go back to. And then it's not. It's the 1% of the population going like wacko, just like out of their mind on the internet. Yeah,
I did the same thing. I remember I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is crazy. This is racist. This is racist against white people. This is racist against black people." And I was like, "What the fuck's everyone doing?" And it's just those.
Like, everybody fights and nobody. But nothing. Even the people writing that stuff, I bet are pleasant in real life.
Yeah, they just on Twitter they're more aggressive. Yeah, it's very. I don't know. People are weird on the internet. I don't think we know how to use Twitter yet. We don't know how to use the internet properly yet. I don't know. We disassociate. I don't know what the fuck it is. But we're very weird. Human beings are complicated, weird-ass animals.
Yeah.
We're so fucking strange. Because in the end, when you talk to people in real life, everyone wants the same thing.
Everybody wants
chill.
Or people just want to feel accepted.
Yeah.
That people just
Some
want to
people shouldn't be accepted, present company included.
I was gonna say I'm very pleasant on the internet, but in person, I'm very.
You're not pleasant.
I'm the opposite.
The internet is just broken riddles. Riddle me this, riddle me that. I will rape you. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? That's not a riddle. That's you saying you're gonna rape someone.
My favorite riddle that I've come up with is the one that Preach made for me and the one that I said. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who took a shit? Who took a crap? Preach said that. Look at sorry. And mine was riddle me this, riddle me that. Who took a shit? But it looks like a brick.
I don't like that either.
It doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't rhyme.
Of course it does. Who took a shit? But it looks like a brick.
Brick and shit.
Brick and shit don't rhyme.
They both go. Yeah, they do.
Brick and shit?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Brick and lick rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's along those lines.
It's not along those lines. It's a whole different word. It's a different sound. It doesn't rhyme. You thought that rhymed?
It does rhyme.
It doesn't rhyme. That's not what rhyming is.
No, hold on. No, it kind of rhymes, bro.
It does. There's no kind of. It either rhymes or it doesn't.
It does or it doesn't.
Hold on. I gotta Google this.
You can't.
You're Googling rhymes.
Holy.
Do you know how to spell rhyme? That's okay.
That's the
okay. Good
dumbest
work.
thing. Rhyme zone. Word search for rhymes. Brick.
This is what I want a Poseidon. No, don't take that the wrong way. I
look,
want
look at the rhymes. Click.
I will start a podcast.
Click. Stick. Lipstick. Matchstick. You notice a trend here? Jurassic. You notice a trend?
None of them are shit.
None of them are IT. You notice the.
But where do you get I want a sidekick I can just like shit on, brick on, because that rhymes. No, but you know what I mean. But that I feel like I'll start a podcast if I can get a guy or a girl that thinks shit and brick rhyme.
Yeah, they're rare.
And is cool about it. And we're busting your balls right now and you're not getting upset. Like that. How did you guys meet?
Mental asylum.
The gay club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was there spreading the word of Jesus. Letting these homos know that what they're doing is going to land them in hell. And then he was 3 cocks deep and he's like, you know what? You're making a lot of sense.
In my head, it rhymes because they both kind of have the sound in the middle.
Yeah, you're a simpleton.
Yeah, no, I'm a retard. Yeah. Well, same thing, same difference.
So does lyrics rhyme?
Hold on.
With it too? Brick, lyric.
Fuck, it's
shit.
all with T's. God damn it. But it does kind of rhyme.
I don't think you know what rhyme means. I just realized that's the problem.
Eminem would rhyme it.
I think sometimes in songs people will be a little fast and loose.
But he can't sing or rhyme these.
Yeah, speaking and just saying it's a rhyme, no.
Yeah, I feel like you just don't know what rhyme means.
Shit a brick. It rolls off the tongue nice. It may not rhyme all the way, but you know.
This is what he does. He can't accept reality. He has to form his own fucking thing. It doesn't. That's not what rhyme means. It doesn't rhyme. It's like, well, if you eat a chocolate sundae, then he just goes off on another tangent. Yeah. Look, he's trying to look for songs that had brick and shit together. Look, even go up. Even in a song that says
rhyming.
shit a brick. The song is called Shit a Brick. Go down. and notice that they wrote "hit a lick, half a brick," even in
Yeah,
the song that's titled.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And I feel like there's a lot of
I apologize.
Oh, that's a big man.
there's a lot of words that rhyme with shit and brick. Like you
Yeah.
don't need. It's not like orange where you're just
It's hard to
struggling.
find,
Like
yeah.
you've got options.
I just thought it was funny because it kind of rhymed because like
There's no kind of rhyme.
because I'm picturing somebody shitting a brick and the Riddler like you know what I mean like
I think it's funny that the funny thing you think about somebody shitting a brick is that it kind of rhymes. Like that's the joke to you, not the image of somebody shitting a brick. You're just like I like the semantics of it.
God damn, yeah.
Oh man.
I'm very scared that one day he's gonna do something like legitimate. They're gonna put him in an insane asylum, and they're gonna be like, "How did you not know that this was a dangerous criminal?"
This is a guy who was arguing last night at the you were arguing for like purses, male purses and fanny packs, right?
Yeah, he was super
He
for
was
the male
pro-
purse.
pro-
male purses,
pro
they're
purse.
fanny
Pro-
packs.
Okay, pro fanny pack.
Pro purse, as long as you name it something other than a purse.
But it's not a purse.
It is a purse. It does the same thing as a purse. You have it. It's a handbag.
You should carry a rhyming dictionary in that purse, Poseidon.
A merce.
I'll go fuck yourself.
What, you just found it online.
Go fuck yourself.
I have their purse and you saw that. Oh, he was so funny.
Go fuck yourself.
How did you not Google it before you embarrassed yourself?
I thought it was a cool bag, bro.
No, it's a man's purse.
This is bullshit.
This is the only men I know who like carry around bags have absolutely nowhere to go. It's like what?
Oh, that's true.
They're never people on the way to something important. Like
Oh, that's amazing. He's like, bro, I gotta carry all my stuff. What stuff? Look.
Yeah, like,
beef
what?
jerky.
yeah, like
It's
what?
only when I go to the
Lipstick?
gym or when I travel.
You don't carry a fanny pack at the gym, bro. You have a gym bag.
No, in the summer I do.
What?
In the winter, for my wallet and stuff, for wallet keys and shit. So in winter, I just put them in my jacket pockets.
So hold on. So in the summer, you put your gym shorts, your socks, your underwear in a fanny pack.
No. In the summer, I'll wear gym shorts and then a t-shirt. And then because I'm fat, shit keeps falling out of my pockets. Like when I
No, I get it, but you said to go to the gym.
Yes. So because stuff, hold on. Because my wallet, keys, and phone keep falling out of my pockets in the car, and one time I thought I lost my phone, and I almost had a cardiac arrest. Now what I do is I put them in a fanny pack when I go to the gym, so I know they're in there. I know they're safe. You know what I mean? And then I go to the gym. It's very convenient when you go to the gym.
But wouldn't the gym bag be convenient as well?
No, because that's big and
But
cumbersome.
to carry your shoes,
and then
your
it slides
shirt,
off my shoulder all the time. It's very annoying.
slides off your
You know
shoulder.
what? Gen Z likes the fanny pack. It's coming back.
It is. So
It's the
so are 70s pants.
boomer 90s fashion is the hot new thing. But I don't get it.
But where do you keep your other stuff?
What do you mean?
Like the clothes to change.
I don't change clothes. I just go back home and
You-
shower.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's why.
Yeah.
You don't need it. So what do you carry in your fanny pack at the gym?
Wallet, keys.
Okay, so but why did you say that you carry a fanny pack on your everyday life? I've seen you with a fanny pack.
Yeah,
You're
but
not going
I'm
to the
either
gym?
on my way to the gym or I'm gonna go afterwards.
No, you have a fanny pack when you go to the comedy club. You're not going to the gym.
When?
The fanny pack that you have, the gray one?
What gray one?
The fanny pack that you have that you carry, your handbag, sorry. The merce that you have over your shoulder.
When did I wear?
Do you have it today?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? Your gray
Because I
one?
have a tracksuit. I have pockets in my. I have zipper pockets in my tracksuit and jeans.
No, but I mean, I've seen you have it when you're not going to the gym. I've seen you have it when you weren't even a member at the gym.
Maybe I was wearing brand new jeans and I didn't want to ruin the pockets yet.
Wait, what? Is that a thing? Women's pants don't have pockets? What is ruining the pockets? Is
No,
that
because like when you
is this
have,
a thing or is this a
It's not
Poseidon thing?
It's a Poseidon thing.
No, because like when you shove your keys in your pockets and your wallet and you sit,
Yeah.
you know, like they kind of ruin the pockets and you got this permanent imprint of your wallet.
You don't want people to know that you own a wallet. That would be crazy.
No, because
No, I get you. I don't want imprints on my pants either. Yeah, I get you. I don't want imprints on my pants either.
Yeah.
I want them to be straight.
Yeah, you want them to look nice and shit,
Yeah.
you know. But then they get a bit older. You're like, fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
That's the only time I'll wear a merce, as you call it.
I don't know, because yesterday you were defending the merce all kinds about everyday fashion.
Not about everyday fashion.
Yeah.
Just that it's very agile and it's very
Agile.
like
Fucking jumps everywhere.
No, but it's very like convenient for like certain situations. but not like every day. Like if you're going to like a nice restaurant, like it's kind of weird. Like if you're going somewhere nice, if you're going to,
I feel like that's when I would respect it the most. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
like that. Sometimes if you're like, it's like the Adam Sandler look, where it's like the more powerful and rich you are, the more you can just look like a man.
Common-
like,
yeah,
So
common
if
folk.
there's a guy in a nice restaurant with a fanny pack, I'd be like, that guy.
That's confidence.
He's got confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
He
comfortable.
doesn't give a fuck. Yeah.
Doesn't
But
care.
like, if you're at some just like dive bar and you got a fanny pack,
You're just looking the part.
I'm just,
Yeah,
then
I
I'm
feel you.
judging you. No, I'm trying not to
Yeah, I feel
judge.
you're saying, because if it's at a fancy restaurant, you're
It's
like,
like this guy
doesn't give a fuck. She might be taking him out to dinner.
Yeah,
We don't even know.
Yeah. Like I want to talk to this person. Like, what's going on there?
Sure, what do you do? He's like, I go online and get my fashion tips from Poseidon. That's what I do. Big fan, guys. Sarah, where are you most active online so people could follow
Oh
you?
boy. Probably Instagram. I think my Twitter's still private because I'm trying to get jobs that aren't in comedy. And
Good.
Yeah. But so at Dr. DOCTOR.Quinn, QUINN on Instagram, and I think at Dr. Quinn without the dot on Twitter. Yeah. but-
Links are already in the description. Makes it way easier.
Okay. And I'll try to be better online. Send me if you got ideas for how I can be better.
No,
on the
don't ask for
internet.
ideas. They're going to write
They're gonna-
nonsense. How I can be better. You know what you're doing. They don't.
I know.
Don't worry about it. Sarah Quinn.
That's me.
We've built this prison cell, 'cause we can't trust ourselves.